Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alyssa, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a first impressions on the new Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. We're going to dive right into this because I don't really have a ton of time to like chat about it, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about it as I go. Normally I'd like go on and on and on about the product, but I actually don't have like a lot of time to do that, so hopefully this doesn't feel rushed. It's just that this is really the only time this week that I think I'll have to film this, and I wanted to get it up this week because, you know, a lot of people are doing their holiday shopping and whatnot, so I wanted to get my review up now. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So I went to pull up the palette and there's like Naughty Nude clothes on Huda Beauty's website. Well, now I feel underprepared because if I would have known that, you know, my ass would have got that shit for this video. So on Huda Beauty's website, it says the palette is $67 and it's still in stock, so check it out. If you haven't seen this palette, it's definitely intriguing. I first saw it out of the package on TikTok, and then I was like, I think I need to test this out on my channel. Let me give you a close-up of the palette. First of all, we have a lot of pinks and just warm nudes. Look at this shade, it's like a gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the TikTok here of what I saw that kind of represents what the shade is like so that you can get a feel for like the texture. First of all, if you're new here, I love a good theme, especially a themed eyeshadow palette. That's kind of like my thing. So I love that this is like a naughty themed palette and all of the names of it are like filthy, passion, shameless, please me, rough, spicy, like that kind of thing. Like I just love a cohesive palette. I like that it's unique, it's different, and then of course I love that it's called naughty, so it kind of goes along with like the holiday season. But now I'm going to read how it says to use the shade Slippery, what it says on the website. So it says that you can use it alone for a quick eye look using your finger or a flat brush. You can use your finger and a dab onto the lid to blend the pearls and gloss for a glowy and shimmery pop of color. So basically, I'm pretty sure you could use it to get that wet look, which is honestly like really in right now and really popular. You can use as an eyeshadow base to build up and intensify an eye look. So I'm thinking you could use it instead of like wetting the brush before going into a shade. It could probably go along with a shade to help it look a little bit more pigmented and help it pop a little more. And then it says add Slippery to your inner corner or lower lash line to highlight and brighten any look. That's what we're going to be getting into today. So let's get started with the try on portion because I gotta hurry up. So I'm gonna prime my lid with a little eyeshadow base. So I am just going to go in with a basic transition shade. I'm going to take this shade up here called Hip Tonic and I'm going to blend that into the crease. So that blended out really nicely. Now I haven't done my face makeup because if there's fallout, I need to just be able to wipe it away. I don't know if we're gonna see any fallout today. I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, I should zoom in. Why am I like this? Now I'm gonna take this shade Untamed. It's very cute. And I'm just gonna use the same brush and I'm just gonna use it to deepen up the transition crease area. Not applying a whole lot of pressure. Wow, this is blending out really smoothly. So I'm gonna take this shade Spicy. I can't not say spicy like Miranda sings. I don't know what's wrong with me, but okay. So anyway, so I'm taking this deeper shade called Spicy and I'm going on an angle brush, just gonna kind of focus it on the outer corner because I want to see, you know, if it's just like a little bit more intense. But I did really like that shade Untamed, so let's just see what this one does. Okay, again, I'm barely applying any pressure, just going in back and forth windshield wiper motions, and wow. Juicy! There's a shade called Juicy. Also another word I can't say without saying it like Miranda sings. What is wrong with me? I'm a literal child. Take the shade Juicy and I'm gonna focus it on the inner corner. Inner corner crease. Is that the word? I don't know. Okay, I really like that. All my people who wear glasses, you feel me. I literally was just wearing my glasses this morning for a few hours and now I have these stupid freaking marks. Side note, this is not messy. So far, the mattes are not messy at all. Not messy in the pan, not messy on my face. We love to see it. Okay, so I'm going to take this shade right here called Provocative. And if you know me, you know I love marble. So like I love the look of these marbled shades. So we're gonna take the shade Provocative and I'm going to blend that into the crease. So like spice things up. We're making things spicy. You can see the two tones. Okay, so this is where we might get a little bit of fallout, but it might be worth it. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. It gave the exact effect that I wanted. I feel like you can't really tell on camera. Hopefully you can tell. It looks really cute. You can't tell. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now I want to take the shade Spicy again and I want to put that on the outer corner and the inner corner. We're going to be looking for fallout here. There's still no fallout and it's pigmented. So that's really good, y'all. I'm like really packing it on. I'm having so much fun. So I'm really happy with that. What does the shade Passion look like? Oh my gosh, look at how stunning that is. Oh, this is what the shade Passion looks like out of the pan. It has a little blue reflect. Let's throw some of this on. It's already on my finger. Putting it over top of what I just did basically. Although I think I'm just gonna put it on the outer corner. And I'm using my finger because sometimes that's just like the best way to get the most pigment. Wow, okay, so hopefully it's picking up. In person, you can see the blue reflect. Oh, look, 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 see? You can see that blue reflect. So now I'm taking this stunning pink shade and I'm going to put that on the center of my lid. Okay, so I'm not gonna wet my brush because we are gonna test out that slippery shade. So I'm just putting this on the center of my lid. This is so cool. Okay, so now we're gonna take the shade Slippery. Okay, I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and we're gonna dip into it. Let's see what it does. Let's see what she does. Okay, I'm gonna put it mainly on the center. Oh no, honey. Oh no. Yes, it's glossy, but it took some of the pigment away. Can you tell?
What's this, honey?
So I'm gonna go back in with that shade Desire. I'm gonna try and go back over it. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe you should put the shade Slippery down first and then put the shade on because wow, that is stunning. Did y'all see that difference? Okay, so it turns out I'm just a dumbass and I did it wrong. So yeah, definitely recommend setting the shade Slippery down first, then put on that shadow because wow.
Wow.
Since I did like my whole lid, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face makeup and my liner and all of that, and then I'll be back to finish up the eye look. I'm so excited. So far, so good. Okay, be right back. Oh my god, y'all, I'm back. I'm literally so happy. Like, I feel like I should let y'all know that I'm so happy because, you know, trying out a new product when you're kind of in a time crunch and you don't have time to go back and redo it, it's risky. Like, I took a risk doing this, but it all worked out in the end, so I'm very happy. So I did want to let y'all know that, you know, like I said, I love a good theme. I'm so corny. I hate myself. I used the Tarte Sex Kitten liner because I felt like it went with, you know, the theme. And then I also actually used the Huda Beauty mascara, the like double-ended mascara thingy, so I think that looks really good. I want to take this shade over here called Hard. Like that blended really easily. It really just like glided on there. This shade called Flower Power is intriguing me, but instead I think I want to take the shade Irresistible because I think that will tie everything together a little bit better since it's like a pink. These shades are like really creamy and not messy. This would have really sucked if this didn't work out, but bam. Okay, so I'm kind of wanting to be extra. I'm feeling, you know, some type of way. I'm taking the shade Flower Power and I'm just gonna a little tiny pop of that in there.
Stunning queen, yes.
Alright, so that about wraps up today's video. I'm sure you could tell throughout this whole thing I thoroughly am so impressed with this palette. The only concern I have is I don't know how that gloss, that slippery shade, how it's going to wear over time. Hopefully it doesn't all separate by the end of the night. I'm a little bit nervous about that. I'll maybe include a little update in the description. Hopefully it all works out, but it looks so stunning and this palette is so cool. One of my favorite things things about beauty is you're almost like, it's 2020, like what else is there to do? And then a brand like Huda Beauty comes in and does something really innovative and unique, and I really like that. Of course, the like gloss shade isn't like revolutionary, but I think having it included in a palette is different because we haven't really seen that yet. However, it is trendy, so I kind of feel like we'll be seeing that a little bit more. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing this palette. I'm impressed with the palette. It is a little bit pricey, you know, it's $67. I would say the average eyeshadow palette's probably around like $42, so it is a little pricey. However, I think it's worth it. I think it would be a really special gift if you have someone in your life who really enjoys makeup. I think that they would really love this palette because, like I said, it's really special. I'm someone who collects makeup, so therefore I've tried a lot of palettes and I own a lot of palettes in my collection, and I don't have anything like this palette. So there's that. Of course, aside from gift giving, I recommend it if you want to treat yourself. That's what I did, and I had a really good time and I really love it, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot of other looks with it. Also, I'll say throughout this year I haven't really felt inspired to do really creative eye looks because I'm kind of like, what's the point? But this palette kind of brought that back, that creativity and that motivation to play around with makeup again, which I really needed and I really appreciate. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also check out some other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.